With brazing, you've got your buckets of water, your rags, your clips, your cutters, your expanders of a type of heat you're using, brazing rods, your nitrogen. There's a lot of kit to hold there, whereas a Zoomlock, you've just got effectively a copper cutter and a box.
Initially, my thoughts were that we use it all on the heating side, and it certainly saves hot works, so naked flames, which obviously is an issue, particularly for the insurance companies, and also for us, in case ever anything did happen, can be devastating.
The engineers I've got on site seem to like it, cuts down a lot of time. The main contractor prefers it. We haven't got to do a 60-minute fire watch, fire extinguishers in place. We also haven't got a purge when we braze with nitrogen going through the system to prevent oxidisation. Things like pulling the lagging back, letting it cool down, wet blankets to pull the pipes down, none of that. We just pull the lagging back, crimp the tool, straight back over with the lagging. Jobs are good and we're on to the next bit.
First thoughts were, looks quite complicated, and then after a demonstration, you do it once yourself and it's pretty simple.
We've used Zoomlock on every phase so far. The reason that we've chose to use it is because a lot of the existing services have had to be kept in. So we're working next to live cables and data cables, so brazing's been a no-go. So without Zoomlock, this project would have been a lot more difficult.
If I had a choice between a brazing and a Zoomlock, it would be Zoomlock. No hot works, clean system, no nitrogen purging, and speed, ultimately. I think anything between 50%, really. I mean, it's that quick.
It's speedier, it's cleaner. Time consuming with the brazing, this halves that, I reckon. We're doing a retrofit with the indoor units and the outdoor units using Hitachi gear. Using Zoomlock, you can work in working hours and contain the space without traipsing leads of like settling hoses and all that kind of stuff around.
Well, we had a 24-hour call centre in Ipswich that we installed a load of air conditioning, so there's people working there around the clock, so we wouldn't have been able to use oxyacetylene.
This site we've got here, we've got a lot of cable tray where it's all on show. General pipework wise, I'd say we're looking at about a 30 to 40% saving on time, comfortably. The time saving is we notice it straight away.
I recently used the Zoomlock on a power station. The reason I used it was because the power station had strict health and safety rules, and there was a restriction on hot works permits, which was quite difficult to get hold of. So it saved us time in getting permits, basically.
Using brazing, you have to have a certain skill to braze, certainly with the heat involved. But I can actually now get my labourers to help me. We can do long runs of Zoomlock, making the timescale so much quicker. You know, over a month period, we could probably bring down the install time to 2 weeks.
We've been using the Zoomlock for about 12 months now. About £1 million worth of turnover we've used the product on. We've not had any issues, any joints leak on pressure testing. We've not had any failures with crimping at all. But the thing that you're gaining with Zoomlock is the speed. So you're doing more fittings per hour than you would be brazing, which is helping to eventually bring the costs down.
I'd recommend it. They're good, they're well priced, and it's quick, easy, and you don't have to worry about the fire problem.
My fellow engineers that I've been working with over 10 years, we're all really pleased with Zoomlock and be happy with the way that we don't have to do hot works permits every day, and also just the speed involved, really, that's the most important thing.
Definitely does save time, it is quicker. Like, I fancy myself as quite a quick brazier and it is a lot faster.